What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to Cantina Talk. So, in today's video, I'll be going over what Plagueis is doing in Bal'demnic, and what his true intentions are in the Acolyte. I had a bunch of people speculating and theorizing during my watch party last night, so I'm deciding to make a video on it. Quickly, before we continue, I would just like to ask that you like and subscribe. We are very quickly approaching 13,000 subscribers, and my goal is to hit that by July 26th. But without further ado, let's just get right into the video. So now we finally have our first true canon appearance of Darth Plagueis the Wise. We have heard of him by mention from Palpatine during Revenge of the Sith, and we did get our first glimpse of him 3 years ago when the Star Wars Secrets of the Sith book released. We got this picture of Darth Plagueis, although it was extremely vague and didn't give us a whole lot, but it was still cool to see nonetheless. We have seen Plagueis in multiple renditions and legends, and his look has changed from time to time. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to RJ in my Discord for going over the different appearances for him for those of you that are in my Discord. If you would like to join it, the link is in the description. When we see Plagueis in the finale, we get a small glimpse of his hand appearing eerily as we cut and slowly get the reveal of him in the cave. Now, say what you will about this inclusion. Personally, I wish it was sooner, but nonetheless, it was insane to see. I know I for sure freaked out, and a couple of my good friends did as well. Oh shit. Plagueis? No fucking way. I didn't think we were gonna see him that soon. What the f***? Yo, what the f***?
Oh! Who's that? Plagueis! Bro, that's Plagueis. Holy shit! 100% Plagueis. Wow.
But I know you all are wondering, what is he doing here? Why is he just watching, and what is his motive? Well, the way I'm looking at this is, Plagueis is Kamir's master after Vanestra left him for dead. Sith masters and apprentices aren't always together and mostly have free reign to do what they please with their free time, alongside doing whatever their master's bidding is. I think Plagueis had sent Kamir on a mission in search of cortosis. In Legends, Darth Tenebrous, Plagueis' master, had an affinity for finding cortosis, mainly cortosis ore, on the planet Bal'demnic. And I do believe that they are adapting some of this, but just without Tenebrous once again. Say what you will about that as well, but for the sake of the video, however, I'm just going to carry on. So Kamir would have been sent to find cortosis, and eventually would have stumbled upon the unknown planet, which is without a doubt Bal'demnic. Here, Kamir would finally find cortosis, and a vein of it in this cave. And at first, I think Kamir would have wanted to tell Plagueis, and that was his original intention, before he learned how to harness it and graft it to his helmet and gauntlet. Now, I'm not too sure if Kamir knows about Plagueis and Tenebrous, and them trying to kill one another countless times in the past, and if this is what motivated Kamir to find an Acolyte. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to say it is. So with that, Kamir probably believes that once he alerts Plagueis about the supposed cortosis he had found, he would most likely be killed. This might be a stretch, so if you don't agree with this, no worries. I think that this is when Kamir would get the idea to overthrow Plagueis, just like how Plagueis had done with Tenebrous and etc. The Sith, for years since the Rule of Two has been established, have had this known issue. Now you might be asking, well then how did Plagueis find Kamir? I'm going to say just by following him, just like how Kamir had done with May on her assassination missions, but from more of a reclusive standpoint. Plagueis would be in the shadows, watching and observing Kamir to see if he was truly loyal to him, and if he was truly worthy of being by his side. He also probably had some sort of tracker on Kamir's ship. You also might be asking, did Kamir know that Darth Plagueis was on Bal'demnic and or in the cave while Osha was present? I'm going to say no. I believe that Plagueis was watching from afar, and this is why we see him creeping out and watching Kamir and Osha leave. Plagueis was trying to see if Kamir was going to be loyal or not. And he fully watched Kamir and Osha make this pact, and that is why when we see his face, he looks pissed and almost growling with anger. He knows exactly what's happening and is fully expecting it to happen now. If the Acolyte gets a Season 2, this is probably where it's going to lead, along with a lot more of the story between Vanestra and Kamir. I honestly think, too, that if we do get a Season 2, it would pick up exactly where this left off, and Kamir might even get confronted by Plagueis right from the get-go. But that is all I have for you all. I enjoyed this finale, and I'll be making a separate video coming out on Friday, talking about my overall thoughts on the season as a whole, so stay tuned for that. But I would love to hear from you all in the comments down below and what you think of this video. I'm going to be going live later this evening with Joe from Jar Jar Jargon for another episode of Cantina Jargon, our semi-weekly podcast. So make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss that stream. But without further ado, I will see you all in the next one, and lastly, may the Force be with you all.